So, let's go and test the boss today, shall we? I find it hilarious that you can only have 3 Akko Sugars. It's so garbage! Sekiro. So, we now have a bunch more boss memories to do more damage to Ishin, but we're not going to. So let's test. If he lets me. Shit. Getting a little bit antsy. Not to worry. This is the best fight in the game, guys. Are you excited? Can't even hit the guy. Can't even hit the fucking guy. He's a beast. I can hit him now. I do absolutely no difference. Absolutely no difference. 2 fucking stats. No difference. That's how broken this game is. Fuck my life, dude. This is the worst FromSoft game I've ever played. Oh, you can dynamically shift it. That was cool. I'm glad you're good, dude. Wish I was. Playing as the worst character in the game with absolutely no benefits to complement my playstyle. Just get fucked the game. Get fucked the game starring Seraphim 17. That's all this is. Never win the game. Interesting, that stunned me so much I couldn't recover and dash towards it. I can't believe how bad almost every decision in this game is. They made a game that is essentially fuck me off the game. Every single choice you could have made fucked me off. It's almost beautiful in how much this game is not for me. It's just unfortunate. I just can't... I'm not even going to talk. There's no point talking, I'm just going to get madder. Shout out to all the people having problems with the frame rate in this room as well, because the frame rate is so fucking evil. They put you in the worst room to physically do this. You know what? I bought a new move last night that I've not used. Let me try that move. Just for fun. Just to try and keep me sane. Here we go. Some Nightjar stuff. I'm also tempted to fuck about with Ichimonji Jimji Jamji, because I like that move a lot. Did that do a good chunk, guys? I couldn't tell. I was too busy being a coward. I'm going to play this my way. I've played this game my way. It's been the wrong way, and it's going to bug a lot of people, but I don't give a fuck. These games used to be about choice, and then they made this one, and then this game is about fucking every option that isn't just perfectly guarding everything on your first attempt. And I don't want to be a part of that. It's shit. It's a bad choice. That's the fast one, isn't it? I've never played a game where when you hit them, they're in frame advantage. Because it's fucking stupid. It's one of the things I hated the most about Dark Souls 3 on certain bosses. You could cancel their recovery by striking them and they would attack faster than they would have been able to if you'd not attacked them. That was the beginning of Sekiro's design right there. Kiab! Sekiro! Sekiro! Ziggy 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 zigga! Gah! What is that? Is that a sweep? I think it's a sweep. Ooh, you see at that distance, it's got a sweet spot. At that distance, you can do some work with it, but not at my normal distance. Like, I don't mind dying in one hit. I've been dying in one hit for the last 5+ years. It's when I hit back and I do nothing, that's when I start minding. Because it's not how it should be. You should not be doing damage like that. I should not be doing 1/20th of this man's bar. It's fucking stupid. This is not a chalice dungeon. I wish I had his sword. And his arm. I wish he wasn't in the game. I wish I'd have just said, Dad, fuck this off. This game sucks. I don't want to play. And it makes it hard to learn a fight when you don't like it too. Because when you don't like something, you just don't want to do it. Like, I don't think this is a bad fight, I just don't like the game right now. Kiab! Zigira! That Nightjar Slash is interesting because it's slow. I think it's slow because I think you can jump over sweeps with it. Wish I had a gun like you do, sir. Love how he pulls the gun out later on. Oh, I haven't seen this move today. Sick. Itchy Monji Manji Minji. It is funny though, you get so tilted at something that you can't even do the fucking easy phase. You can't even do the fucking cock block phase to get to the phase that you can't do. Because you're just such in the wrong mindset. God, it does less damage. This game has to have sweet spots. I've hit this guy with that move in a different time, in a different space, and it did more than that. For some reason then it didn't do as much as it did last time, and I don't know why. It did the same then. Maybe he's like more resilient after certain things. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a counter hit because it was too dead. I was lucky. Look at the range he gets when he wants to with that second hit. I think he only gets that because I'm close enough for his AI to start like thrusting forward. I like that I'm seeing his moves a little bit more-ish. I just... fucking damage. Just break his poise, guys. Just break his posture. Game about parrying, Chris. Just parry everything. One missed timing and you're dead. Parry everything. Interesting that he chose to do that. Couldn't jump. I was in that weird animation where he puts his hand on the sword and you hate your life for a few minutes. There's gonna come an epiphany moment in this encounter. Oh, I keep forgetting to use Divine Confetti, don't I? I might as well use it. Make my sword look nice. Sekiro! Is it even a buff, this? I don't even think it's a buff, dude. I just think it makes me look purple. Which I like being purple, don't get me wrong. He blocked it. Dude, I got fucked then. Oh my god, that's not what I wanted. Are you ready, fellas? The most damage you can do in the entire game right now. You ready for this? This epiphany. I want to delete this game, dude. I can't wait to uninstall this game. It's fucking garbage. I'd have more fun picking meat out of my fucking teeth. I really would. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just cocktail sticking this dickhead. I will not allow Ashinit to be crushed. Oh. He did a quick draw then into a sweep. I want to try and get that more often.
I hate this room, I hate this fight, and I hate this game! What a dumb mechanic. Sick. He's not even wearing shoes, embodied by a guy that looks like a fucking corpse. You know, sorry, it was kind of them to give him a sword, where they gave us a knife. I like that.
The Ichimonji double has been a move that's treated me well at times, and then at other times it's treated me poorly. I don't think it's very good, personally. I know that the speedrunners are using it, which must mean that it is good in the grand scheme of things, but in my experience it just doesn't do enough. Nothing does enough, though. This is an entire game of not enough. He didn't even have a fucking heart then, that was weird. Yeah, Zeta! Show me your Ichi Bichi Bachi! Ichi Bichi Bichi Bachi. Does he do it every time, this? I think he does. Oh, it was a thrust. I thought he was going to sweep. I would have bet money on that. That's why I stood there. I stood there like, this is a sweep, I'm going to jump it. And then he just fucking stabbed me in the mouth. Then again, it'd be nice if I could just pick up a better sword. This fucking sword. Why do you use the shortest sword in the world? I don't understand. Did I win then? I think I won then, right? That was a win. I'm going to take that. I didn't see that very well. And oh, well, the kid's there. I didn't even know the kid was there. Step on the child. Try not to step on the child. Yeah, I want to get to the point where I can stand in front of this guy and I know exactly what he's going to do. And I just need to embrace this. Because it's not getting any easier. Just so kind of them, wasn't it? So kind of them to force Genichiro on us before we get to fight this guy. I like Genichiro as well. And by the end of this fight, I'm probably going to be so just burnt out on him. I'm never going to want to see him again. So you can't jump his thrust. That's all I wanted to test. Now that I know that, I think that will always be a thrust. If that's always a thrust, we can keep him in this little mix-up. God, I wish he was first, dude. It's so stupid. You can't even test. Just bang your head against a fucking 4-phase fight. Oh, the 4th phase is the hard one. Well, okay, here's 3 phases to fuck you off before you get there. Yeah, Sekiro. I want to know if it's consistent after his dash into the 3 hits. If it's consistent, does he do it now? Likes to do this, doesn't he? We've already established that. I think they might be consistent. The problem with that is, there's a part of you that wants to mash, but I don't like mashing. So, if I'd have mashed, I'd have lived then. I will not allow Ashina to be crushed. Ashina's been crushed! Crushed under the weight of this frame rate destroying field. Interesting. What was that? No one knows. Some say he's still doing it in the field to this day. He does do it. He does it every time. Ooh! I deserved that. My movement was off.
Remember prosthetic tools, guys? They were good, weren't they? God, I miss those things. Remember the days when we could use those? Saving them for a phase I've yet to see. It's probably easier than all the other phases. What are you guessing that the final phase is the easiest one? They always are, right?
Come. Eh? Consistent as fuck. I didn't know what he was doing. That was a different one. That I could have jumped. I think that's the hope I'm clinging to. Everybody thinks the spear phase is the worst. Spear phase is the hard one. I think the final one is hopefully going to be a bit like Gwyn. It's going to be the whole, oh my god, this phase is easy, but it hurts. What are they going to do? Just add lightning? Because you know they're just going to add lightning, right? Both phases combined with lightning. Do a gale. Ah, fuck you. I want to win the first phase again. It felt good that one time that I did it. But I can't do it anymore because it's... Ouch. I delayed a little too long. I wanted to see if I could watch him bro his arm back. Turns out if you wait that long you get hit. Guys, if the final phase is Ishin turning into a spook and I have to use the fucking divine confetti. Oh my god, divine confetti finally came in handy. It took so long, but it's finally here, boys. Oh shit, that sucked. Oh, did it? There we go, there we go, there we go. Interesting. You've got to be careful up close with that move. Maybe if he does it at that range, if I run towards him, I'll be able to get behind him a little bit like you can with Maria. Maybe that's like a Maria Death Blood move. I mean, obviously, you can probably parry it. I think maybe I've tried, maybe I've succeeded, maybe I haven't. But I like dodging. I don't want to parry everything, dude. Parrying everything is fucking stupid when the return is so low. Parrying was great in Bloodborne. It sucks in this. If the posture damage from the red attacks was unregenerable, then I think that the game would be amazing, because it'd give you a solid foundation of building posture damage. If there was a way to do more posture damage, to spec yourself to be a posture wrecker... Oh, it was a thrust, wasn't it? Did I kick him then? I just think it would be way better. Like, if you could use your resurrection orbs for something other than resurrection, it would be so much better. Let me use the mortal blade per orb. 1 slash, incredible damage, but I lose an orb for it. Make it have value. Make it so people can do things that don't involve doing the same thing everyone else does. Can you imagine if you could sacrifice one of those orbs to replenish all your emblems? Anything, dude. Give players a choice. Give them something to work with. Like, why don't the bosses lose posture when they swing? Why doesn't it work more like the Neo key system, which is superior in every fucking way? Like... It's like they wanted to just make a bullshit game about dancing on people's blades for 40 minutes, and I just don't get it. And then the Dark Souls garbage means that I have to run back this boss by killing another fucking boss. Like, you're so annoyed the whole time you can't even focus on the fight. Like, why wasn't there a sequence after this that led to Ishin? Why make it a 4-phase fight with 2 bosses? It's fucking spastic. Ichimonji Munji Minji. This is it, right? Oh, dude, it stunned me and I didn't realise. You fucking bitch. I need to parry that. And if I don't parry it, I need to at least press a button to recover, because I pressed jump then and my guy fucking rolled. Such a disconnect as well. There should have been a noise. A really iconic noise. Like a fucking kestrel trilling its pussy or something, to tell me that I fucked up. But instead I just stand there like a twat looking at the boss, and then when I try to do something, my guy's like, hang on a second, I'm stumbling. I don't know if you know this, folks, but he will not allow Ashina to be crushed. What a fucking stupid idea that was. Interesting, I'm gonna die now. Uh-huh. Let me heal, friend. He likes running! Just because he's 65 doesn't mean he can't run! Here we go. What the fuck was that? That was a different bloody move! You cheater! Ichimonji Minji Manji. Ichimonji Minji Manji. Hey! Oh my god, I need to pause and celebrate. Oh my god! We did it! Once! In like the last 500 million attempts. I'd just like to thank the fans. You're why I'm doing this. Oh no, wait, you're not. I don't want to do this. I'm doing this because I'm fucking stubborn. Oh, that hurts. Oh no, it doesn't. And then it's the spear phase, right? My favourite phase. I'm so good at this phase, guys. I've seen it once! Gun. Big jump into big slash. Into block. Sick. Can I use my vent on this phase? I might use my vent. What does he do? Jump. Oh no, I'm not dead! I'm not dead! That might be the biggest highlight of the playthrough. You saw it here first, guys. Tell me you've seen that before, and I'll tell you you're a liar. Did that work? No, it really didn't. Dude, if that had killed me, that was perfect. I wouldn't have even been mad. I wouldn't have even been mad. Not even mad at that. I can't be mad at that because that was fucking hilarious. Dude, I wish it started like this, you know, with the music and everything. Because this part is really epic. The other part is poo-poo. I'm dead. I don't even think that hit him, did it? God, that was so fucking delicious. Oh, dude! He gets... Do you think he bubbled then? I feel like that ledge... You see how there's an incline in the hill just there? That little knoll? I feel like that pushed him, and he got way more distance. Oh my God, I'm never gonna get there again. People have told me that if you push him when he's about to transform, he skips the spear. And if you heal, he skips the spear too. I don't really want to skip the spear. I feel like the spear's quite interesting. I might feel different in 10 hours from now when I'm still here, but... Come, Sekiro! Try not to fall off the edge next time, eh, Essie? I am from Spain. España, you know? You know this place, Sekiro? There it was. Yeah, this guy's very consistent, you know. Fuck! I don't know what I was doing, but it was wrong. If you get behind him then, I think you might be able to tickle his colon. I'm gonna hear that fucking quote in my dreams. Come on, Sekiro. You've almost got better at my first phase. Time for my second phase in this 4 phase of the phases. Are you having fun yet? No? Why not, Sekiro? That has 2 hits. I don't think that was a very successful attempt of defending it either. I panicked. There it was. Ichimonji Minji Manji. He just casually walks to the side of me and tries to do a fucking thrust. Are you retarded? Do you notice how he's way more controllable when you don't attack? Why is this? What is this? Oh, that move. I don't know what this is. He's doing like fancy stuff. If I'd not been hit then, I think I'd have broke his posture and we'd have seen the spear phase, which is giving me hope because it means I might actually finish this year. This has been one of the most punishing playthroughs I've ever played, but I don't think it's been one of the most difficult, because I don't feel like this is difficulty, I feel like this is questionable design. I've done a lot of difficult things with video games, and this just doesn't feel the same. This just feels like, oh, you didn't do what we wanted you to do, so we killed you. I'm hoping, though, in as much as that I've probably frustrated people, and in as much that I've probably played the game wrong, in your opinion, I hope there's something comes from this, and you at least garner a little respect for somebody willing to put up with this, because this is a fucking nightmare. And I don't care how good you are. It is a nightmare. That was interesting. I don't understand how he gets all these tells for all these different moves. Because that then was the thrust that I can block, and then I can jump and kick his other move, but it looks so similar to like 3 other moves that he's got. Oh, he's doing the other one. See what I mean? Very similar though, aren't they? Oh, is it 360? Wow. You will be able to jump that, though. It's just the timing. Not even fucking Maria had 360. Evil bitch. This is what happens when you get to 95 years old and you're still going out in a Tengu mask and killing rats. Fucking hell. I just don't understand, right? I was looking on the... Is it Fextrafile Wiki? You know that place that you go to and everything's wrong? I was going there, and they said that the calculation for the attack rating in this game, your attack power, is very similar to Monster Hunter, which is what everybody wanted. And it says the difference between attack power 1, I think attack power 1 is like 96. I don't know what that number means. I don't know what 96 of anything is. But, and then it says level 2 is like 133. Which is an incredible increase in numbers, right? In Bloodborne, if that number was that number, it would be immeasurably high. So right now, my number's like 300 odd, according to that stat. But it doesn't fucking feel it, does it? You see what I mean? If you mash, you get out of that. Which I don't like at all. I don't like this game. Which one is he doing? Big one. Sick. Oh, I forgot! He did me. That was good. He did me good. Lol. Ow. I just feel like the attack rating is broken. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't feel like it's made a single difference once. I don't feel it at all. And it could be another variable that I'm not understanding, but it just feels like it's pointless. Like, it reminds me of those Bloodborne videos where people do Blood Level 4, New Game Plus 6, with no gems. Can you imagine doing that? Can you imagine how long you got to hit the bosses? You got to hit the bosses almost as much as you got to parry them in this. Here it is. He didn't do it! That's the time when he gets to do the 360 move and he didn't do it. How interesting. And of course I was too close. You've got to be real careful with that.
Give me Sekiro. Sekiro, is that you, Sekiro? Come on. Come in my face, Sekiro. I like it filthy, Sekiro.
Prick. That's the one that gets me every time. I was really hoping that when I did that first phase that I was going to do the first phase really reliably now, but I'm not. But it's okay because Genichiro is going to play with me again because he's just obsessed with me. This is a good distance, right? Yeah.
Sekiro! Come!
Didn't do it. Got scared. Interesting. Whoa, that's new. Never seen him do that before. Oh, fuck off! I actually wanted the hit. This should be it, right? Spear phase, boys. Spear phase! Spear phase! Oh, he did the spear anyway. Maybe you've got to be really aggressive? I did fuck all damage though, didn't I? Fuck all is what I did just then. Scared. Oh, fuck off! Where did they find these rocks? They weren't there before. I don't know why I'm running back towards them. Fucking terrifying rocks.
Sekiro!
I'm gonna find that wheelbarrow now. I can already sense it. I wish I could shoot him. Shoot him with a matchlock. Kill him instantly. I'm gonna shoot him with the trainer. Trainer of truth. Oh my god, did you see that? Motherfucker's got 4 million... No, not today. 4 million range just then. He's using like 2 pot of greeds in 1 turn. Fuck off. 2 pot of greeds, Exodia. 1. Nonsense, right? Shouldn't be able to do that.
Sekiro!
Gun, 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 gun! Into Big Slam. That's a vulnerability period too. It didn't stun him. I thought it would. Did not. Did not. He's gonna do it to me again, right? Oh, I didn't. Sick. That's a vulnerability period as well. Here he comes.
Sekiro!
Oh, is that the big one? Dude, look at the range on that thing! It only takes him 4 weeks to start, but if he gets it off... He's probably feeling pissed off right now, isn't he? He's never ran this much in his fucking life. There it was. The stun, and I didn't want it. Oh, that's disappointing. That's a 3 to 4 hits. And I missed out on all of them. God, that's disappointing. Did I mention it was disappointing yet, guys? I don't know if you heard that. Choppy man, big spear, big combo spear. This is the end with the ender, right? Oh, there was no red! There was no red on that. There's meant to be red on that. I remember he had an ender that was punishable with the Makiri. And I think that was it. I don't know what he wants now. Can somebody tell this man I don't have any change? Anybody want to dance? Fuck off, old man. You wrinkly balls. I'm not some... that was bad news. Dude, why did they put so much shit in this fucking room, dude? I got really lucky then. I'm not even hitting him with the flame. This is tragic. This is so fucking tragic, dude. I just want to see the third phase. Oh, why use this sword? Good for you. Gun, 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 gun. The gun is immeasurably fair. It's going to be fair up until it hits me, and then it's going to be complete bullshit. And then it should be deleted and banned. Banned from Evo this year. Is that the Makiri counter? It is, you see? I wasn't in range of it the last time, though. There he comes. Oh, fuck. Shortest sword in the history of bloody swords. There's a big punish there. Just stare at it, understand, and then run away. Makiri counter. There it was again. Gun, 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 gun. Can you imagine if he shot the rock, it bounced back at him? Massive damage. Kinder no bueno. I could have died then because I ran into an invisible rock. There's no need to put the fucking rocks in here. And even if they did put the fucking rocks in here, let him cut them up. Let him chop him with his big spear. Can you imagine if you could make him break the spear on the rocks? You want a dynamic battlefield? I'll give you a fucking dynamic battlefield. Have this cunt break his spear. Have him run to his mum. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Love how I'm not even nervous, dude. I don't even feel a thing. Usually on a fight like this, on a phase like this, I'd be like, oh my god, I want to win, I want to win. Oh my god, it's so nerve-wracking. Fucking dead inside. Zero feelings right now. Absolutely nothing. Not a carrot. Was that full combo into jump move? It looked like it. You have to be quite close to punish it, though. I think the speedrunners are going to use this strat because it's clearly the fastest. And I love saying that because it points out all the dumb bastards in the comments. Well, have you know that this is actually very slow? It's called sarcasm, you dumb idiot. Is that a double negative? If only you did bigger chunks. Can you remember the chunks you took off of Owl? I talked a lot of shit about Owl because I don't like that fight, but it was better than this. Because you didn't feel like you were hitting him with a fucking sponge. I'm not pillar fighting, I'm using a sword. It's a very small sword that's questionable in every conceivable possible configuration. Fuck. This is the easiest phase though because it has a really obvious punish and he does it consistently when you run away from him. The only problem with it is, you make one mistake, you're dead. But you're going to get that with all the phases if you're doing it like I'm doing it. He got a little bit confused then, didn't he? Like, just then, that's kind of scary. Is he going to get cock blocked? Nearly. Don't fall off the edge as well. Falling off the edge is not good. Poke. He's very close right now. Of course, this is cowardly. I'll concede that. What do you reckon? 3 more? 3 more and we get to see the 3rd phase finally? We get to die to the 3rd phase and then complain. Jump. It's very consistent. Yeah, I just get rid of Genichiro at the beginning. This could have been interesting. But as it stands, it's never going to be interesting to me because it's just nonsensical when it comes to doing it again. Like, it doesn't even have that good of a run back. It's just a bad German fight. Bootleg German. German was better. Imagine if, in a rare occurrence, we get a checkpoint right now. So what is different, dude? Oh my god, is lightning hitting the planes? Oh, the lightning kills me instantly. That's terrifying, dude. Please don't strike me, lightning. Ooh, he's... Yes, I knew it. I knew it. I knew he'd have lightning moves. I'd have put fucking money on it. I'm glad I didn't. I don't have much money. I've lost it all dying in this game. So is that it then? If I get struck by lightning, I'll be really mad. Is it just same pattern with lightning? I wanted him to turn into a wolf or something. I'm dead. That is why you should not put rocks in this room. It's just poor taste, Miyazaki. Poor fucking taste, dude. Just imagine if the buffs were were useful in this fucking game. If they were fast, if they lasted, if they did something. Could actually use them and speed this fucking shitfest up. So what happens in this phase then if he doesn't get the spear? Is it just all the lightning and then he uses the sword a lot? Every time. This is when he does his lightning as well, when I'm that close. Jump. Gun. It must be said, this analog is not my favourite analog to run away with. It's a bit bobbly for me, a bit like a nipple. Wibble wobble. No minge. Wibbly. I expected that. I got in my own brain then, guys. I don't know what I was thinking of, but it was not useful. Do you ever do that where you just kind of... Oh, here we go! He got so pissed off at me, he did something new. Can you believe that it's like this, though? This is what we've been reduced to. Did it twice, then. Whew. That's got a lot of range. The worst part about those moves is I'm not entirely certain at what to do with them. I know that I think you're meant to jump the sweep, but it looks so big and so lofty that it doesn't look like it would work, but it does. This one. I think you can jump that. Obviously, you can do the lightning counter, but the lightning counter seems to do damage, which I find to be just mind-bogglingly silly. Enough hit stun though, for us to get that big hit off and then continue on with our live. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. Spike. Did he get more defense, do you think? Because he's feeling a bit tankier. It's because you should be parrying every move, Chris, so that you can do all 3 phases again. Don't you know this by now? Parry every move of the game. It's really fun. Interesting. Tried to chase me down immediately. He got stuck on the rock. Welcome to my world, buddy. The world of truth. Truth and reconciliation. Rock edition. Don't run into the rock. That was a punish, but I chickened out. Interesting. Here we go. We haven't been struck by lightning yet. Sick. I'm just happy we haven't been struck by lightning. This music reminds me of something. I just don't know what. Imagine if you could hit those back at him. That'd be sexy. When suddenly fucking gun. That was really risky. I feel. I'm not doing that one. Ooh! That was a ledge! Look how pissed he is, dude. I'd be so fucking pissed if I was him. He now knows how I feel. He knows how this game makes me feel. It's a pretty shit feeling. I'm not gonna lie. I feel it too. Yeah, he did a combo into it then. Combo into the move. And then when we hit him, sometimes it does reduce damage for some reason. I just don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. God, this is fucking boring. Oop! That was nearly it. He's gonna hit me with that gun at some point, and it's gonna cause abject tragedy. That was risky as fuck. Felt it anyway. Probably wasn't. That's the feeling though, isn't it? When you're doing something like this and it takes a long time, there's always an inherent level of mistrust of everything that's been working to this point. Like just then, that could have easily been the end of me. I'm afraid I'm going to choke. That's my biggest fear right now. That I'm going to press the wrong button, have a mind fart, because I'm really good at mind farting when it really matters most. It's the reason that I can't FC anything in Guitar Hero, because I just have these moments where I go into like a fugue. It's probably not the most healthy place to be. But that's what I do. What do you think? 4 more maybe? 4 more. three. 3 more, I think. Two more. I apologise that this is not the way you wanted it to go, guys, but this isn't very fun in my opinion. I'm having a really tough time. There he goes. Last ditch effort to fit him with some nonsense. There it was, pulled the gun too. There can be only one! Motherfucker! Just stab him in the dick. Oh, did he kill himself?
Do it. Well done.
Oh, even in the end, he's complimentary. Immortality severed. Saint Ishin. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe, lingering in the mind of the wolf. Commune with a sculptor's idol, and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. At his peak, Ishin Ashina devoted himself to deadly conflict in pursuit of strength. A deadly single-minded a deadly single-minded... What am I saying? This is what it does to my brain, this fucking brown on white. A single-minded killing machine of a man. He's like me, only he achieved it. Combat art that performs a high-speed cut from a sheath stance, charged to send out shockwaves. In his younger years, Ishin was a devil with the sword. Spending his days in pursuit of life or death combat, he often ruminated on how a cut could be made, but his blade always moved first. That gave me 20,000 juice, and it's not even enough for a point.
Now you face the true last boss, Chris. Did you not know? Did you not know?
So, I feel like we're left with a choice here, aren't we? Everything is burning. I'm just really glad we did that. In the grand scheme of things, I don't think we were here as long as we were with Owl, or maybe even Genichiro in the grand scheme of things, but because it's just a boss and nothing else, it definitely feels like you're here a lot longer than you perhaps were. Especially that first thing. Can I fuck off right now and do other things? I can't run. Yeah, I can. Weird. Because I'm scared I'm going to go to New Game Plus, and I only want to do that once I've figured out a ton of shit in the game world. But I'm not doing that in the playthrough because this is going to be the end. Dude, the particles in this game are really nice. One of the things I really like about From is their ability to make particles that resonate with me. I don't think this one looks as good as the white one, the like whitish bluish one. I think that one looks amazing. But let's see what this does. Press X to kneel next to him.
Where are you?
I'm gonna do this one. I did all the work to get those frozen tears that I don't really know what the difference is, so we're gonna see what it does.
I am at your side.
I skipped that cutscene so many times I can't remember what happens.
Take the dragon tears.
I don't really understand what's going on now. Ever since we came back and everything was different,
Place,
I just got confused. Do I have to carry him now in like a cinematic Metal Gear Solid 4 moment? Oh, we brought them together. Cool.
Lord Kuro,
Or is he dead?
may you be at rest. Allow me to hold you in my heart.
I wonder if she's going to get to see him and talk to him like she does the other ones. Did I just jack the kid? Is that all I did? Fucked the kid.
Everyone, it is time. I must depart. The journey to sever our ties with fate
That candle looks
will
awful.
be a very long one indeed. And yet, you still wish to join us.
Imagine if this is just half the game and there's another half.
You have my thanks.
That'd be sick.
Shinobi of the
There's
Dragon.
no way it's gonna be. Is this sequel bait?
Know that Kuro shares my joy. Let us depart to the west,
Oh damn.
to the birthplace of the divine dragon.
Ninjas in New York. Is that what the sequel's gonna be? New York City's not ready for Sekiro. Or is it gonna be Sekiro goes to China, maybe? Is that it? Ironically that I was looking for answers in a Hidetaka Miyazaki game. This is the dude that reads books without knowing the fucking language and makes the story up himself. I don't know what to say about this game, guys, I really don't. I think it's a really good game in many ways, and I think it's terrible in others. I think there's a lot of people that's going to have a lot of fun with it, and I think there's a lot of people that are going to hate it. And I mean, you can say that about every game, it's the most amorphously vague thing I've probably said, but I never thought I'd hear myself saying it at the end of one of these kind of runs. I don't know, it's so conflicting right now. First playthroughs are oftentimes not a good reflection of what you feel about a game later on, and I'm looking forward to playing this game a lot more and beating it a couple times and understanding it. Because everything I don't like is design, and if it's design that's there after I've conquered understanding, then it's design that I'm never going to like, and then there's the realization that this is just not going to be the game I wanted it to be, which is fine, you know. There's a lot of positivity around this game and a lot of people are really, really enjoying it, so I'm happy for them at the moment and I'm hoping I'll join them. But I just have a different opinion on a lot of things than what everybody else seems to have. And for me, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to hold my attention the same. But what did I like? I liked the story, amazingly enough, even though I don't know what went on, and I'm surprised I found as much of it as I did. I'm not entirely certain where anybody went at the end, and I'm not entirely certain where anybody is, or how to find them. But the story got me way more interested than I thought I was. Every character I met, I kind of wanted to know more about them because they were more forthcoming than they usually are in Souls, and I think they definitely wove an interesting backstory, especially with the sculptor, who, for some reason, vanished. And I've yet to figure out what that's about, but it's probably something important later on. So the story I really enjoyed. I think the world and the exploration in this game is really, really good. I have only one criticism of the exploration, and it's the mountain, the Mount Congo, I think it's called. I felt that area went on for way too long without anything exceptional happening, and I've never felt that before about a Souls environment, even though this is not Souls. You'll have to forgive me. But for everything else, I thought the environments were really, really interesting. There was a lot to them, and they were unconventional too. I really liked the Bodhisattva Valley, where there was the snow and the statues and the monkeys and just the verticality of that. I thought that was really interesting. I really liked the Fountainhead Shrine. I found it immensely difficult and gruelingly punishing at times, but the stealth coming together with the rooftops and the climbing and just a really unconventional path through the level that I'm going to be able to do in 30 seconds the next time I try, but on my playthrough it kicked my ass. I like the idea of the enemies having these weaknesses. The most glaring to me was the Okami women warriors, where you use the Sabumaru or Subimaru, I always forget its name, but you stab them with that knife and it's immediate poison. You're like, oh my god, this is great, I can wail on them. I thought that's really interesting that they had that weakness. And everything's going to have that kind of weakness that doesn't just involve spamming firecrackers, because they're really effective too. So the weakness system is something I'm really looking forward to. I think that's kind of interesting. I thought the voice acting was superb. I don't think a lot of what they have to say is as interesting as Souls, because I just don't think when you have more dialogue, you can't sculpt it to be perfect as it was in those other games, but I don't think I missed out on anything by having the English voices. I think my experience was enriched, and I appreciate that. I like that the world evolves as the journey goes on, but I don't understand it, so it came off as a bit confusing and as a bit isolating to me. I like the animations as well. The animations in the game are very strong. There's some really, really nice animation work. Some of the executions with the death blows on some of the bosses are incredibly brutal and interesting. Some of that stuff is fantastic. I think they did a great job with that. And that's pretty much the scope of what I liked. What I didn't like was pretty much everything else. I could go on for a long time, but I don't want to, because it's just me banging on a game that I actually do like, I just don't love. And for me, I'm a very love-hate kind of person. So I like Sekiro, and I want to love it, and hopefully as I learn everything and I change my ways and I play the game the way it was intended to be played and I experience it in its proper environment, I'll have a very different opinion. But right now, yeah, it's interesting. This was Sekiro Shadows Die Once. Thank you all so very much for watching. You take care now.